Picked up one of the E-Lander 40 round AR-15 magazines from the Mako group. These are an all-steel magazine. I really like that they're a nice solid construction. They're a little heavier than your standard aluminum magazine, but they feel a lot better durability wise. Got a nice epoxy chemical resistant coating on them. Got no tilt followers. I think all of the magazines now, this is a Mod 3, have the white followers. You can buy the different color followers. This has the closed magazine release window. It has been moved so you can insert them in most commercial AR lowers without having to force them in there. I did have problems with this in my Stag AR. Randomly I would get a failure to feed, and my Stag doesn't have the M4 feed ramps cut all the way into the receiver, so the bullet would kind of nosedive into where those cuts would normally be on the M4 feed ramps, and you would a failure to feed, pull a charging handle back and let it rip and be on your way. I think I had 3 or 4 failures out of the couple times I tested this. This will close, this will load on a closed bolt with 40 rounds, but it's a tight fit. Open bolt loads fine, 30 rounds it loads fine. I will try to have this tested in a LMT AR. I just have to get around to getting my friend to bring his to the range. As you can see, this 40 round is a 30 round with another magazine welded onto it, spot welding this coupler. Floor plate, traditional looking floor plate, except it's got an extra piece of steel down here that kind of holds the spring together, and you just take that out to get it all apart. And other than that, they're a nice set of magazines. I don't know if I'll have to see if the M4 feed ramps help with the feeding issue. As you can see on my Stag, these are not cut all the way into the upper receiver, and you can kind of see this little indentation right there, and that's pretty much where the bullets were hitting when they were failing to feed. And then, like I said, you pull a charging handle back and you clear the jam. This is a basic feeding test of the E-Lander 40 round AR-15 magazine I received the other day. We have 10 rounds so far in here, loaded up. Our 40 round E-Lander magazine. We've loaded to full capacity. Standard Stag Arms Model 1L. This will insert on a closed bolt, but you have to kind of press it a little bit hard. Not as hard as the original Mod 1 magazines. So we'll go through 40 rounds here. You have a failure to feed there. A failure to feed. And we're out. The E-Lander 40 round magazine, 20 rounds loaded this time. Will close on a closed bolt. There's a failure to feed. This Stag does not have the M4 feed ramps all the way into the receiver, and that's where it's stuck right there. Just a standard windowed 30 round P-Mag. I think this is Gen 2 or whatever, the same gun. We're firing the American Eagle black box tactical 223 55 grain stuff. No failures to feed. Our Elander 40 round magazine again. Got 30 rounds in it. Another failure to feed.